Hi Sasha Michaud, thank you for this interview. First, I would like to ask you about Glovo's plans in Romania. I mean, what's the next step for Glovo's business in Romania?
Well, I mean, the team, we've been here 4 years. The team's built an amazing business out here. We're in approximately 60 cities. So the first step is I think, to expand to smaller cities. I think we want to reach 90 very soon. And also continue with our strategy of being multi-category, above all building solid businesses around quick commerce, groceries, retail stores, digitalizing small micro businesses who normally up until now have sold to customers coming in their store or restaurant. We allow them to do that digitally. I think that's the key elements. I think it's going to be a segment which is going to be growing incredibly quickly over the next few years, and we really want to be part of that.
Your turnover here in Romania increased 5 times in the first year of the corona pandemic, but you didn't reach the break-even. Where do you put the money?
Well, we're investing heavily in Romania. I mean, 2022, we're going to be investing more than 80 million euros in the country. That's the team, the number of offices, marketing, operations. So we're investing heavily still. It's a high growth country for us, and I think we'll continue investing strongly. We see huge potential here. The team is doing an amazing job, and also developing the local team as well to run the whole region. Where it's a regional hub now, where 8 countries are managed out of Bucharest headquarters. So a lot still to do.
European Union proposed laws in order to change the status of digital platform workers such as Glovo. Is this a threat to your business?
No, absolutely not. We're in favor of progressive regulation for all tech sectors, and platform economy, on-demand deliveries is one of those. The great thing about being European, we're European born, is that social rights for workers is very important to all of us, and that makes us very European compared to maybe America or Asia, where the values are a little bit different. So that's really positive, and we embrace European and EU regulation that continues to allow people to flexible work, dynamic work. The future of work is changing, and we believe firmly that good regulation is much more of a plus than a negative. So we're very much in favor.
Also, in May, almost 40% of employees from Foodpanda's Romania office were asked to leave the company. The British media wrote that employees were fired over Zoom. Do you see this as a normal practice?
First of all, I mean, it's not exactly. There were about 150 people in the Foodpanda business that pretty much all of them, I think, bar 8 or 9, were offered to join the business, and many of them, in fact, of the 250 employees today in Romania, the majority of those came from Foodpanda. So that what we did do is we decided to close down the customer support area. It's something we don't do in-house, we outsource, and we didn't want to change the dynamics based on that. So we closed the customer support. They were offered alternatives, and we outsource customer support. So the reality is we're really happy with the Foodpanda team. The vast majority are still with us, and they're leading our business here. So we're very happy about that operation.
Zoom seat, the idea.
And Zoom actually, with COVID, there are restrictions, and I don't think under any circumstances, if it's a risk to health, that you should change those. So is it ideal, Zoom, our meetings ideal, not having them face to face? Probably not, but I think health should come first, and they were given plenty of time as well to decide. So if anybody didn't decide not to continue, they had a 2-month window where they could make a calm decision of whether they want to continue with us or not. So I think it was done correctly. We are in a moment's hopefully finishing of this pandemic, the last 2 years of remote and non-contact, and we thought that was the best considering the health restrictions in Romania at the time.
In the past month, Just Eat Takeaway has announced that it intends to discontinue operations in Romania. How do you see the Romanian market in this moment?
Well, I said the team here. We've only been 4 years here. We started with one person, Victor, who then brought on the rest of the team. So we're 250 people, one of our top markets worldwide, and we're very happy. Competitors, we have to focus on ourselves. I think it's sad that our competitors, I really like competition. It makes us be a better company. It makes us, do a better job, serve our consumers better, work with our partners, give our couriers a lot of delivery. So I think competition is healthy, and I'm sad to see them go.
What about your global business? Are you at the break-even?
No, we're not going to break even. We're still focused on growth this year, and next year. So we believe there's an opportunity that we should be investing in growth for the time being. With size as well comes consolidation of the numbers, but there are markets which are profitable. Southern Europe is already profitable. Romania will be this year. So we're very, the countries as the longer they're operating become profitable. So we're seeing a really good tendency there. But we'll still be investing in fast-growing markets in this region, Africa, which is one of our most recent continents where we've launched. So we're going to be focusing on growth still this year and most of next year.
Can you tell us what's Glovo's current valuation?
I don't know because it's pending Delivery Hero's stock price, which changes every day. We tend not to look at that, and we've got a lot of work to do still, a lot of unfinished business to build our dream. So we're still at the beginning. I don't really like valuations. I think what we need to do is grow the business, make sure the team is super engaged, happy, and make sure that our partners, these are stores and restaurants, 90% of those are small businesses who we're bringing them incremental revenue, have a good relationship with us, the couriers are happy, and obviously our consumers keep coming back and ordering from their favorite stores and restaurants. Focus on that and we'll be in the right place.
In the end, I would like to ask you to send a message to our younger Romanian entrepreneurs.
Well, I mean, I believe, if you really, entrepreneur is not for everyone, so it's wrong to say, but some people feel that they want to build their own project, their own company, just go for it. You've got nothing to lose. Most startups fail, but you learn more from that failure than you probably would working for somebody else. Go for it. Focus on a few things that make you different. Don't try and build a perfect company from day one. Focus on just a few things and do them really well. Then you can start adding perfection when you get bigger. And surround yourself with a great team. You're not going to ever do it alone. You need solid people who are better than you actually to build these big companies.